Oh yeah. Hey guys, Jimbo TB here, and we're carrying on with Dark Souls Remastered. So we're in Lost Izalith. Doesn't that look like a friendly sight? Yeah, I haven't yet found the bonfire. I think it's in a building similar to this, just not this one. So this is about, what, 2 hours before the video is due to go out. So it's Friday the 3rd of August, and the video is due to go out in about an hour and 20 minutes. And I haven't even finished playing it yet, so this is going to be a rapid one. Oh Christ. Bugger off! He's got some interesting attacks, this big stompy dude. Oh god. Can't even see. Stop that bullshit. Christ, he goes high. Well, I hope he doesn't come back. Whew. Okay, well I'm not dead, so I must still have the charred ring on. That's my reasoning, and I'm sticking to it. Oh, I don't know what is out and about in this region. Let's see. There's a bridge of some sort here. It leads into that wall. Okay. What else is there? There's a building over that way. Maybe that's the one I need. I ain't too sure. Then there's these dudes. Damn. Great. Are these the same guys that we, well, we didn't encounter them, but how is he getting his foot in here? He's right up in my doorway, this guy. Do you mind? Ooh. The shield does seem to stop most of it, as long as I stay locked onto him. Did he just hurt himself? No, it must be hitting something else. Really? 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 The lock-on range is so low. I think that killed him. These guys are kind of a pain to fight. Can't get too close to them before they're doing all that stamping rubbish. And really, it's just a pain. Okay, so there's a tree going over into this direction. Yeah, this is probably the direction we're supposed to go. Whoopsie daisy. Yeah, I don't know if this level's unfinished or if it's just lazy. It's not good design. Okay, maybe the base of this building is. Maybe that's where the bonfire is. Okay, not this side. Maybe my memory is faulty, maybe there isn't one here. Could have sworn there was, though. He's awfully close, isn't he? Okay. He jumps so high. Guess when all you really are is a large pair of legs and a tail. Sorry. Damn. The lock-on is really finicky with these guys. Kind of treats the distance you are from them as, well, how do I put it? If you're in between the two legs, it kind of says that I'm only just close enough to see him. Is that pickups over there? Yeah, because I presume it takes the nearest part of him as a proximity kind of thing. Really? No, kind of. Yeah, you don't get a chance to recover after one thing. Damn it! Yeah, it doesn't feel like I'm fighting an enemy, it feels like I'm fighting a badly implemented mechanic. Oh, so once again it is roasting hot here, maybe me and my character have something in common. Dying off and wearing these massive can headphones. And I think it's like 28, 29 degrees in here, and I'm not used to it. Maybe if I lived in Texas. I don't, and I'm dying off. And the only reason I've left recording this so late is because frankly I didn't want to put the headphones on. And maybe I should just go the melee route fighting these guys, the magic is getting me killed. I don't really want to fight them at all, to be honest. I just feel like the game isn't giving me too much choice when it comes to getting certain items and the distances I have to go. Once again, I presume I'll have to turn this volume down. It's so loud. Two guys over there. I feel I can get into this bridge, but maybe not now. There's obviously an item in that bridge over there. I think that's the way I'm supposed to go. Hello? Right, I heard a stompy footprint, or I thought I did. Now these guys generally look too far away or want to aggro. I presume this guy would have attacked me from behind. Where were those items? I can't see them anymore. Were they round the other side? Okay, let's go this way. Oh, they're over there. Okay, I'm going to concentrate maybe on finding the bonfire. Twin humanities. Great, I suppose. So I died over there. Right, let's try this side over here. Oops. I feel like I've tried the other sides. Yes! Okay, this won't be such a hardship now. Not that it's a massive hardship anyway, but... I suppose I could do this more tactically than I'm doing, really. It's only the one over here I need to fight. As long as I... maybe enable... really. You're distracting me. Right, homing soul mass and crystal weapon. And I'll get a free hit. And then let's not bother with any of that spell marking. Let's just go in and hit his legs. And die. Maybe die. Oh, he dragged me around there. That is so loud. Can I not get through there? How do I get over there? Thank you kindly. I'm getting deafened here. Surprised these bodies haven't fallen to pieces. Divine blessings. Whoop-de-doo. Something I should put on my item equipment that I haven't. Probably never will remember. Yeah, I'll try and do it when I get back. I don't think I've ever used one in the game. I don't think you really get too many of them. Oh, my ears. Need defenders, not headphones. Right, Divine Blessing. I should have a few of them now. I also bought one from Priestess. I don't know if I can get invaded here, but it might be worth using one of those twin humanities just to improve this a little bit. Did get a free one a second ago after all. I might use an extra one as well. Take it to 15. I think there's a Titanite demon up ahead that I would... Well, the word like to fight doesn't really come into it. I feel like I have to fight, I suppose. I don't know if I can get invaded here, I hope not. That would just make this a whole lot more annoying. Okay, what are we up to? Plus 10 and then plus 15? Yes. And I'll leave it at that. I don't think I'll ever come back here except for, you know, now, doing this. No other reason to come back here. I believe the way I need to go is this way. Hopefully it won't aggro these guys. I don't really want to have to fight them. If I can help it. Doesn't seem like I have. Excellent. Right, so now... I suppose I should change rings, but I'll have to... No, I'm not gonna. I should do for extra abilities, but if I die, then I'll have to remember to re-equip it. I'll probably die again. Through forgetting. It's just gonna be an awkward faff. No, thank you. Said no, thank you. Told your colleague I wasn't interested. Just can't take no for an answer. Right. That was odd, he kind of spun in the wrong direction on purpose. Why would he do that? Suppose here I could just launch some spells at them. Not worry too much about it. Good lord, it's dark in here. I'm not sure if this is quicker even. Might have more of a pain just doing it this way. Well, I don't know, for certain ones it's quicker. suppose this certainly stops them getting too close. I think one to my right just... Really? Did you see that? That was ridiculous. I don't think after all that there are any items in here. Nothing here. Just a set of empty tunnels. Had to check. Yeah. Bit of a war on all this. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, one of those dudes. Like a blender with arms. Not as dangerous. It doesn't seem that way. And there are certainly tons of items around here if I can be asked to find them. I think they'll actually be of help. Wow, not as strong as I expected. Not at all as strong. Okay. This is one of the bosses where most augmentations really don't come into play too much. It's, I think, probably the most unusual boss fight in the game. Really, I don't think it belongs in the game. Well, that wasn't as hard as I expected. She didn't even get a shot off. And Knight Kirk has invaded. I'm pretty sure that is an NPC, though. Yep. And another catalyst. You have something for me, Kirk? Bit of humanity. There's another one of those dudes. Probably guarding something. I'm gonna acid my weapons apart. No, you're not. A lot of pyromancer down here, I suppose, considering pyromancy's origins with the sisters. I keep saying sisters. Oh, I don't mean sisters at all, I mean with the witches. I suppose that's not too surprising. It really doesn't feel like magic gets much of a lore compared to the other two. Like, obviously, pyromancies and fire all originate here. And kind of miracles originate with the gods. And then there's magic, which, I don't know, where does that originate from? No one really goes into it. You know, maybe Seath has something to do with it, but he seems more to do with purely crystals, not just magics as a whole. Excuse me. Ooh, I'll be careful I don't get complacent. It's actually quite damaging. Oh, I don't like all this debris though. I don't mind the aesthetic style, but it really, really hinders your movement. In ways that don't feel fair. It doesn't feel, you know, proper. Not very well put. What do I mean? It doesn't feel predictable. Or like something that you can get over. It's just something that occasionally janks and stuffs you over. And you didn't have too much say or control over it. It's not something you can predict or fight effectively. I prefer things where the challenges are something you can predict or overcome or strategize against. Right, and you can see the Titanite demon down there. Let's go try and deck him. We do have a reason to go this way. Now oddly, I think this is the only Titanite demon, or Prowling demon are they called? It's the only one in the game that returns. Christ, I nearly knocked me straight off the edge. That would have been a pretty miserable end to a fight. I wonder if he can do jumping attacks. Yes, he can. Christ, he's got room. Ow. I'm just concentrating for a sec. Whoops. Say that right as I completely lapse in concentration. And jump a long way forward. More than you'd think. Excuse me. He walked right off the edge there. I think I'm going the wrong way. So this is that bridge we could see from underneath going into the sidewall. 77,000. If I had the option, I probably wouldn't use it to level up. I want to go back to the Crystal Archives, or the Duke's Archives, to get some more spells from his nibs. Oh, that looks like a crystal lizard. It's going to run away from me. Or try. Twinkling Titanite. Now that down there, that glowing thing, is what we've come for. Oh, dear me. You fat lump of lard. So this is a Solaire lore thing. Shortcut enabled. And more of you dudes. So actually, now I've got this shortcut, there are certainly bonfires over this way that are very easy to traverse, or to get to. Mainly the Daughter of Chaos bonfire. I suppose this journey is actually not too bad now. I probably could go to the Duke's Archives. I kinda want to. I really want some of those spells, and I'm kinda worried I'm over-leveling. I'd rather use the souls towards something else at the moment. Let's see. Okay, so this is where I fought the Demon Fire Sage, also known as the copy and paste boss. And I'm trying to think which, well, any of the bonfires actually will let me warp. So I guess this is probably the quickest one to warp from. I don't want the Crystal Caves, the Duke's Archives. Well, I'm going to have to edit this in absolute record time. That's fine. Nothing too much has happened. Not too much I need to cut out. Ooh, I'm already lost. There's Big Hat. There he is, looking like a piece of furniture.
Oh, hello there. Where have you been?
Busy.
Time is a resource. Let's delve in promptly.
Right, so I think I need to buy all his spells. Unfortunately, I've got a load of them already. Homing Crystal Soulmass, I want that one. And I can actually use that one too. Crystal Soul Spear, where's that? Have I missed it? Oh, Crystal Soul Spear, I just can't afford it. Great. Do I need to buy all this other stuff just to make sure he carries on with his storyline? Damn it. That was a waste of souls.
The tome's stored in a great pool.
Yeah, I've heard all this.
Come again, anytime you please, for I...
Have I got any hard souls I can use to actually fix this? Soul of a great hero. And soul of a regular hero. Wasn't quite as good at being the hero. I'm not going to be able to get the Crystal Soul Spear, I don't think. And I might be able to work on some of the others. A lot of brave warriors. Well, I don't know, 64,000. Higher than I expected. I had a lot more on me than I thought.
Oh,
I actually can get Crystal Soul Spear. So close. So very close.
come again, anytime you please.
I think I just need to buy that last spell from him and his story will continue. That seems to be a theme with NPCs in these games. Have I gone the wrong way? Yes, I have. Right, let's walk back and carry on. Right, I can't walk to any of the Izalith bonfires directly, so it'll have to be this one. Thank you. I was kind of worried there. I didn't want to have to make the journey all the way through the main part of the Demon Ruins again. That would have taken ages. Right, what's the quickest way of doing this? Not this. Certainly the more orthodox way. Okay, I managed not to lose too much health. Let's see. I think the shortcut's actually this way. Oh, there's an item over there. Maybe I never came this way before, or maybe... oh no, I think I fell. That was it. Soul of a brave warrior. Can I jump onto this or will I die? I can do it, okay. Surprised I made it. Failed those jumps up enough to question. Oh, and I've got to fight the demon again. God. Yeah, these guys, I think they're amongst the only creatures in the game that don't actually attack you. Shockingly, considering their appearance. Yeah, so the glowing orange one had the sunlight maggot in it, which is some kind of brain parasite. And our friend Solaire gets it and thinks it's his son. And he turns hostile. So killing that first means he won't find it, which means he won't turn hostile. Which means you can summon him for Gwyn, which I will not do, but I could do. And at least I've done my best, in my opinion, towards saving him. Can I get in a free shot? Or two. I've got a wasted shot or two. Ouch. Try and back off a bit. Christ. Ah. Tried to roll. Not good enough or quick enough. I kind of resent being knocked around when I'm on a bridge. Again, I don't know the mechanics. I feels like the game is doing things that it's really not very good at in its design. Ugh. I think they kind of changed the way that the invincibility frames and the rolling worked in later games. I don't know if that's necessarily for the best. You know, if you get hit, you get hit, in my opinion. But I at least feel maybe it covers up lack of intention. You know, if you intend to roll and you roll, then you know, maybe it's kind of trying to be a little more forgiving. The fact that if you tried, then it kind of rewards that. I mean, really, if you fail, then try or not, it doesn't seem to matter, in my opinion. I know what they're going for, at least. Oh, and I've got to fight a million of these stupid guys. Okay. It's one. They certainly have a set attack pattern. And they even spin in the same direction each time, even if you personally move in the opposite direction around them. How odd. It's like a wind-up. See, he's turning in the opposite direction. The direction I spun around him in. Right, let's get this over and done with. Okay, and there's Milia's shadow over there. I don't know how he got in without knocking down the entire roof. Obviously did. And that's why I call them blenders. He wants to jump down there. Let's thin the odds. Give him a fighting chance, eh? That's what I say. Not gonna kill all of them. Just most of them. Quiet. And I think I just got invaded. Don't know if that's a real dark spirit this time, or just an NPC again. I don't even know where they'll be. Frankly, I resent the intrusion. Oh, grab this while I'm here. Oh no, it's not quite where I thought it was. Right, I was going to do that little thing with a Solaire, but I don't think I'll bother now. Oh, what? Man, the way this... Ooh, hello. I don't understand the invincibility systems in this game. And the way the whole rolling mechanic seems to work. Oh, really? And I'm getting acided by this guy as well. Tried to roll there, it wouldn't let me. Tried to parry me. It's using the grass crest shield, I see. Whoops. Oh, this is boring. I can't even see now. Oh, really? You're gonna shit on my day as well? What? Oh, he's used a Lloyd's talisman. I'm not too familiar with a lot of the mechanics of PvP. Oh. Bugger off. I think that stops him healing as well, doesn't it? Oh, whatever. Certainly more of a PvP orientated build than I had. I suppose that's to be expected from an invader. But thanks for watching, guys, and in the next time we'll try and battle with Solaire and then do the boss for that area. I'll see you then.